Hi, this is Reverend Joanna Bartlett, and in this video I am going to teach you how you can develop your mediumship abilities and still get a good night's sleep. What I mean by that is that often mediums, whether they are brand new or actually have been practicing for a while, will complain that they are unable to get a good night's sleep because spirit keeps waking them up at like 3 a.m. One of my own teachers early on actually used to complain about this fairly often, or maybe she boasted, I don't know, but she would tell us about it, and I would go, ooh, that's not for me. I want to sleep all night. This was before I had children, by the way. But I was in my 20s and I was young and a bit cocky, apparently. And I said, no, no, not going to do that. Spirit, I will work with you, but you will not wake me up at night. And it turns out that my arrogance in my innocence was actually a very effective way of making sure that you get a good night's sleep, which is basically setting your intention and your boundaries with spirit, which you really do get to do as a medium. So I have 3 techniques that I'm going to share with you about how you can make sure that you don't get up at night. If you like being woken up at night, cool. If you don't though, and you're like me and you want to get enough sleep, these are 3 things that you can do. The first one is that you can get an actual open or closed sign like they have in shops. You can either get one that just says, sorry, we're closed, or one that you can actually flip over to open or to closed. I've had students that have used kind of both of these and they both work just as well. And sometimes people like to have a very tangible, literal thing. It makes them feel like, that it's real, that it's more real somehow. You can put it up over your bed, you can put it on your bedroom door handle, you can put it on your bedroom door, wherever it is that works for you in your house. And when you go to bed at night, you put the closed sign up. Or if it's just, if you only have a closed one, you put closed up saying, do not bother me now. I am closed. I am not open for business. You can't come have a chat with me. And then if you should take the closed sign down in the morning. Another thing that you can do, and this works well with this next technique, is to make an appointment with spirit where you say, okay, Tuesdays at 10 a.m. I'm going to be meditating, or I'm going to meditate every day at 10 a.m. Or I will be meeting with my mediumship development circle on Wednesdays at noon. And that's when I'm available for communication from spirit. That is when you are preparing yourself, when you're deliberately sitting down and opening up and connecting with spirit, with your guides, with your loved ones, with other people's loved ones in spirit. And that is when you're available. So basically you're setting your hours. And that can work really, really well. Like on my cell phone, an example I like to use is on my cell phone, my little cell phone, I have a do not disturb setting on it. So from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m., nothing gets through here. Unless you're on my favorites list, which is a short list of people, I am not going to get your text or phone call. It will go to voicemail, or, I'm not going to be alerted to your text or email. I'll see it in the morning at 7 a.m., then I get my notifications. It's one way that I set boundaries with like the people in my life to say, this is when you can contact me, this is when you can't, unless you're one of my kids, and then you can contact me anytime because I'm a mom and that's just how it works. The third technique is basically just to say no to spirit. When you go to sleep, it's setting your intention. It's what I did, which is like, do not wake me up. I'm going to sleep now. I can talk to you in the morning or whenever it is I'm going to be open to talking with folks in spirit. And it sounds a bit rude and a bit cocky, but it's really not. It's really, it's being respectful to yourself and taking care of yourself, because self-care is very important no matter what you're doing in your life, and especially if you're working on your mediumship abilities. And I also think it is important that you feel comfortable with your development and with actually moving forward with your development. So if setting some boundaries and some guidelines around that is what you need to do, it is totally okay. So those are the 3 techniques that I share with my students as to how to get a good night's sleep when you're developing your mediumship abilities, which is put up an open close sign, make an appointment with spirit as to when you are going to be open, and just have a chat. Say no, say I'm not available during the night. I hope this has been helpful to you. If so, please subscribe to my channel where I will be sharing more videos like these. Take care.